Hey YouTube, how you doing? Alan back again. Happy holidays to everybody. Welcome to the channel. I do have another spinner I would like to go over for you today. And this is another new release from Fidget HQ. And this is the Zentri Evo, which is, I guess, kind of a love child between the Zenduo Evo and the Zentri Nano. It looks like a Zentri Nano, just a little bit thicker, a little fatter, a little heavier, bigger buttons, and a very, very nice spin. Has a nice R188 bearing in it, as do most of the spinners that are coming out of Fidget HQ. It is a beauty of a spinner for sure. I've had this one for, I don't know, 4 or 5 days now, and I am really, really liking it. So, what I think we'll do is, let's go ahead and take this thing down to the tabletop. We'll break it down. We'll go over it, get some specs on it, and have a little fun with it. So, let's head on down there right now. All right, up close and personal with the Fidget HQ. This is the Zentri Evo tri-spinner. Recent release, of course. And, of course, it comes in the standard Fidget HQ tin with their logo on the front, as well as a stainless steel sticker. You're also going to get a nice kind of that faux leather vinyl carrying pouch with it. And inside of that pouch, I did get a cleaning cloth with it. So a couple of nice little extra goodies they give you with it. Always a good thing. I'll crack open the lid, and of course you see the Zentri Evo there. And they do give you a replacement stainless steel R188 bearing with it. A little bit more feedback from this bearing, so if that's the kind of the feel you're looking for, you can always swap those out. This does have the locking bearing system, which is kind of nice. Does have the nice thick foam padding in the tin as well. And taking a look at this, you can see she is quite beefy. Big, wide, concave buttons with the little pinhole in the center if you would like to, balance on a pin or whatever. It is very, very smooth. It is I want to say it's a stainless hybrid bearing in it, so you do get some nice feedback with it, along with long spins, and it's very, very quiet as well. So all positives. It is kind of a small spinner. I'll give you a quick spin diameter on it. You're looking at about 2 inches, I would say. Very, very, maybe just a touch short of 2 inches, but close enough to call it 2 inches. Pretty thick. If you've seen the Zenduo Evo, you can see it does very, very much resemble that. The way they do the chamfers and stuff on the Zenduo Evo, they've done the same thing with the Zentri Evo as well. It does come with the same buttons that the Zenduo Evo has as well. And I want to show you the Zentri Nano, which is kind of what this thing is designed after as far as the basic shape and stuff goes. You see, it kind of looks like they took the Zenduo Evo and the Zentri Nano and they kind of morphed them together, and that's where they came up with the Zentri Evo. And I think it's a great design. It's very, very comfortable, very fidgetable. You see, it's pretty much anywhere your finger catches, whether you're you like to do preloaded pulls or flicks or whatever. It's fidgetability on this is not an issue whatsoever. Very, very nice, very easy to fidget, very smooth, no hot spots, very well done. This has the nice brushed finish. I also have one on the way that is the machined finish, very, very similar to this Zenduo Evo here. I love that machine finish. So I do have one coming in that finish too, so I'm very, very much looking forward to that. You see it does have the nice buttons that kind of inset into the body inside the weighted arms, so it gives it a nice sleek look. Very, very comfortable. Like I said, very easy to fidget. Just a lot of fun. Nice weight. So it doesn't, not like a titanium spinner that feels like you barely have anything in your hands. This one's definitely got a little bit of mass to it. It's great spin times. You see the I am running the spin time video up in the corner there. Close to 6 minutes, I believe, is what it was. So you do get very, very long spin times with this thing. So very well done. Actually, you really can't ask much more in a tri-spinner than you have here. You got smooth, you got quiet, and you got very, very long spins. So all is well on that front. Now let's go ahead and pop these buttons off real quick. I'll let you take a peek at the underside, which is pretty much standard with most of your spinners out there. Let's take a look at the buttons real quick. You see they're very nice, nicely machined. Of course, everything coming from Fidget HQ is very, very well machined. You got your stainless hybrid bearing inside there with the bearing lock system. The underside of the buttons here, they did not brush those, so you'd still have that machine finish, which is kind of nice to look at. I'm very excited to get the other one. Can't wait to see that machine finish. Very, very nice spinner. It decent price point. Around, I want to say they're like 30. I want to say this one was like $35 or something like that. I know the machine finished version is a little bit more. So very, very nicely priced. Great price point on these things. One of the best values you can find on the spinner market, obviously, is anything that you get from Fidget HQ. They do a very, very good job with their pricing and you know, making the spinners very easily attainable. And they seem to hold their value pretty well on the secondary market as well. You can, if you get tired of it or you want to try something different, these are pretty easy to move. You see a lot of people selling these out there on the Daily Fidget in the marketplace and also in the Spin Space marketplace as well. So they are quite desirable. As far as I'm aware, as of the making of this video, they still have them in stock. Still pretty easy to get. So if you want a basic, nicely weighted spinner, this is definitely one to consider for sure. Let's go ahead and get a weight on this because I haven't done that yet. I'm going to drop this down a little bit so we can get a better view. I'm going to cover up because I'm using the TV to shed a little light on the situation here. Let's see, let it reset. Let's drop it on there. And we're looking at about 93 grams. So you see it does, like I said, it does have some pretty good heft to it. It is a little weighty. I'm kind of a 50 to 75 gram kind of guy. So this one does exceed that a little bit. So a little on the heavy side, but like I said, the comfort of these buttons really make up for that. It's I haven't experienced any finger fatigue with this thing. I've had it for a few days now, and I've been using it, and it's been absolutely fantastic. Just a great overall basic design spinner. Very, very well worth what you'd pay for one of these. So, yeah, just a very nice spinner. So what I think I want to do now, let's run this thing outside. It is snowing, so you're going to get a little bit of a winter feel to my warp video, but we'll go ahead and we'll run this thing out there and we'll get a quick warp video. I'm going to give you a real quick balance test on it if you want to take a peek. See how well she's balanced. Nice there. Pretty nice there as well. Maybe off just a touch. Not horrible, but you really don't feel any wobble or anything while spinning it, so it's really not enough to even affect the spin. So that's a good thing. You know, as with anything, it's hard to make things exactly perfect, but it's pretty close, and you're not going to feel any kind of wobble or anything from the spinner, so it's all good. So without any further ado, let's go ahead. Like I said, let's run this thing out into the winter afternoon. Let's get a quick warp video. We'll come back and I'll give you my final thoughts on the Zentri Evo. All right, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that portion of the video, the warp portion. Of course, it is a little bit of a snowstorm going on out there, but hey, you know, you got to press on, so that's exactly what I will do. So, yeah, the Zentri Evo, the bloated Zentri Nano, what I like to call it. Nice spinner, very, very nice. It's got some nice heft to it. It's nice and quiet. Makes for a nice stealthy spin. I enjoy it. The hot spots non-existent on this spinner, so it's very, very comfortable to use. No finger fatigue whatsoever. Just a beautiful, beautiful spinner. So what I think I will do, I will leave a link down below for you to go out to Fidget HQ so you can pick yourself up one of these. I highly suggest you do. If you're a spinner enthusiast, you will definitely like this one. Also, if you could hit that like button down below, that is always a good thing. I appreciate that. Up in the corner here, I'll leave a link to subscribe to my channel, Fidget-N-Style, if you would, so you can come back, check out some of my other reviews. That would be awesome. I will leave a couple of them over here for you to take a peek at as well. So, once again, I want to thank you very much for hanging out with me a little bit today. My name is Alan. This is Fidget-N-Style. Do me one favor. Keep calm. Spin on. Out.